The Akashic Records is a powerful tool that, when you work with your Akashic Records, can help you accelerate your personal growth, your spiritual growth, and truly change your life in ways you never thought possible. Because when you work with the Akashic Records, you can find out so much about yourself, about your past, your present, your future, different dimensions, what is holding you back, and so many different things that when you gain the insights into all that, into who you are and all of those things that are really holding you back, that can assist you in your spiritual growth and your personal growth to really tap into your full potential. And in this video today, I want to share with you just how amazing working with the Akashic Records can be and how it can really accelerate your personal and spiritual growth. Because the Akashic Records really, they have that untapped potential of really helping transform your life in so many different ways. So let's start out with how can the Akashic Records really help you on your personal growth. When you work with the Akashic Records and you really want to focus on your personal growth, is you can uncover more about yourself, who you are as a soul, even your soul's origin. Where has your soul come from? What are your soul's traits? What are your traits that you may haven't even developed yet that you can tap into? Now, when you're connecting with your soul's origin, you can actually bring in those traits from that very first lifetime, whether it was as an earth seed, like an Atlantean or Lemurian, or a galactic star seed. That could be an Assyrian, Arcturian, Pleiadian. I mean, there's so many different star systems out there that maybe you have come from. And if you're connecting with your soul's origin, you can actually then bring in those traits as well. But just you learning more about who you are as a soul on a soul level can also assist with your personal growth, because you're getting to know your true self again. You can also use the Akashic Records to uncover any blocks, any limiting beliefs, any fears, any doubts, anything that's really holding you back in life right now. You can uncover that within the Akashic Records in order to then heal and release them and rewrite your records. Now, when you're actually rewriting your records by healing and releasing all of that stuff that is really holding you back, those blocks and interferences, it has such a powerful, beautiful ripple effect and in your life that it's better than just trying to use affirmations and trying to change your mind around. No, if you're working with the Akashic Records and you can get to the bottom of, well, what is going on here? Where is this coming from? And then you heal it and release it within the Akashic Records and then rewrite the records inside your Akashic Records. That then has such a powerful ripple effect that it actually then changes your life in the physical, in your reality, because you have rewritten your record within the Akashic Records. That's how then you can also then work on really your personal growth as well, because you're then changing, you are growing, you're transforming on a personal level. You can even do inner child healing. You can do shadow work within the Akashic Records as well, which then also has this beautiful ripple effect to then affect your life to the positive, really helping you grow as an individual. It also helps you speed up your spiritual awakening journey then as well, because you're getting to know yourself on a deep inner level the more you work with the Akashic Records. Now, another beautiful thing with working with the Akashic Records is that you always can get answers to your questions. Now, how many questions do you usually have on a weekly basis that you wish someone would just finally give you an answer to that? Well, with the Akashic Record, you can do that. You can uncover about what are you meant to be doing? What is your soul's purpose, your life purpose, your soul's mission? How are you best meant to go about it in alignment with your soul's blueprint? Because you can go about life in so many different ways, whether it's you're listening to gurus or teachers or mentors or just, watching how other people are going about life, or maybe even have your family telling you and your friends telling you how you should go about your life. But you see, the thing is, if you're doing things you think you should do, but they're in misalignment with your soul's blueprint, you're causing a lot of interference. You're causing a lot of energetic disruption, and then you're actually self-sabotaging yourself. So if you've ever had instances where you did something you thought you should do, but it totally flopped, or it didn't go the way you wanted, or it went completely the opposite way, or nothing happened at all, that is because you went against your soul's blueprint. Well, the Akashic Records, they hold your soul's blueprint. So you can actually work with the Akashic Records to find out what you're here to do and how to best go about it in the most aligned way. So you will always have a source to go to receive insights and answers and guidance. So you will never ever not know what to do or how to go about things or why things are not working out the way you would like them to work out. You also can uncover and dissolve karma, because you're carrying stuff with you from past lifetimes. It carries over in this lifetime and in the next and the next and the next, until you are ready to heal and release and dissolve the karma and actually learn the lessons from it. So when you're working with the Akashic Records, you can actually do that within the records, and you can speed up the healing and releasing and dissolving of the karma. So you in the physical don't have to wreck your brain or re-experience certain things, because you're meant to learn the lesson, but you as the human being, you don't maybe have the knowledge, the insights, the wisdom, or the clarity to realize that, hey, this is karma. Okay, what am I meant to learn here? You can work within the Akashic Records to uncover it even before it shows up in your life, so you can then heal and clear that, so that also then furthers your personal growth, because you're learning the lessons that you're meant to learn without all the pain and frustration and the length of how long it takes for you to finally learn the lesson. So you're speeding up the process of your personal growth by working with the Akashic Records to dissolve the karma. Because we all have karma that we're dealing with. We all, every single person, every single soul has a whole lot of karma that they're working through throughout each lifetime. Well, working with the Akashic Records can speed up the process of you learning what you're meant to be learning without all the discomfort that comes usually with learning those really big lessons that we're meant to be learning. So basically, the personal growth happens is because of your self-discovery. The more you discover about yourself, about your past, about your path, and all of those different aspects about you, that aids in your personal growth. And the more you work with the Akashic Records, the more it speeds up that personal growth. And if you actually want to learn to work with the Akashic Records, I want to invite you to join me in an exciting 6-day journey. It's a free challenge, a free 6-day training series of me teaching you how to start accessing and working with your Akashic Records to start receiving guidance. If that is of interest to you, the link is in the description below. You can sign up right now. It's like I said, it's absolutely free, and you can get started right away to start learning how to work with your own Akashic Records. So now that's that on the personal growth level. Now let's talk about how does the Akashic Records help you on your spiritual growth, because it truly can help you on both sides. Because when you're working with the Akashic Records, well, you are channeling higher guidance. You're channeling guidance from the Akashic Records. You're working with your Akashic Record keepers to receive the guidance. So you're channeling that guidance from within your Akashic Records. So it helps you develop your channeling abilities. Now this that can also lead to you channeling higher beings, whether it's angels or ascended masters, galactic beings, or any light being that you then feel called to then work with. They usually then come to you and announce themselves, letting you know that they would like to work through you. So working with the Akashic Records can help you develop your channeling abilities. Now, it also helps you actually raise your frequency and vibration, because the Akashic Records, they are in a higher frequency band. So whenever you're working with the Akashic Records, you actually have to raise your frequency to be in alignment with that higher frequency band. So now one thing that actually happens in the beginning when you're getting used to working with the Akashic Records, it can be quite tiring being in that higher frequency band for too long. But you're adjusting to that. So through you working with the Akashic Records, you're elevating in frequency, because the more you're tapping into that higher frequency band, your physical body, your energetic body needs to adjust to that. So you're ultimately raising in frequency. You're raising in vibration. Now, another beautiful thing that can happen when you work with the Akashic Records is you can actually get insights and guidance around your divine gifts. What are your spiritual gifts? What are your untapped, undiscovered gifts? Whether it's the gift of intuition, of healing, of sight, of channeling, of whatever it is, you can find out all about that in the Akashic Records. And then you can also ask to help you embody that frequency, to reawaken that within you as you work with the Akashic Records, so you can develop your divine gifts as well. Uncover them first and then connect with them through working with your Akashic Records, so you can embody them much quicker. And then also all this beautiful work of working with the Akashic Records also helps you elevate your consciousness, because you are in this higher frequency. You are opening yourself up to channeling. So think of it like that. Your funnel of huge funneling light becomes bigger, so you're raising in consciousness as well. You're tapping more, you're more connected to that higher realm as well. And through this self-discovery and you really raising in frequency and then tapping into the higher frequency band, that then also assists you in awakening more, because when you work with the Akashic Records, you're not just uncovering a lot about yourself, but you can also then heal deeply, and that also speeds up your awakening. And that in itself then speeds up your personal growth and your spiritual growth. So there is so much that is truly available when you work with the Akashic Records. So the Akashic Records is a vast, vast library of so much wisdom, so much knowledge, so much insights, that when you work with the Akashic Records, it can truly change your life in ways you never thought possible. I started working with the Akashic Records back in 2016, and my life has not been the same ever since. I have uncovered so much about myself. I have learned so much. I have cleared and healed and released. And there's so much truly possible. You can tap into your past lives, present life. You can even get future insights. You can tap into different dimensions. You can uncover your starseed origin, your earthseed origin, your soul's origin, all of those different things. So there's so much possible that can really help your personal growth and your spiritual growth once you start working with the Akashic Records. And again, I want to invite you, if you would like to learn how to work with the Akashic Records, join me in that 6-day training series, that 6-day challenge of accessing your Akashic Records and start receiving that clear and accurate guidance from the record keepers for yourself. Really get your questions answered and start that journey of really creating that deep connection with your Akashic Records, because you already have access to your records, because it's your soul's library of all lifetimes. So it's part of you. You have just forgotten how to tap into that. And through this free 6-day challenge, I want to teach you how to reconnect with it. So I really hope you're going to join me. Link is in the description below if you would like to check it out. If you would like to join me, like I said, you can sign up right now and get started right away with the very first lesson of really learning how to work with the Akashic Records. But thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Now be sure to check out this video here about activating your psychic senses, so that too can help you with really working with the Akashic Records. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video, and hopefully in my training series. Until then, make it an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.